We are living in an accelerating world, and sometimes I feel like I'm just getting swept right along. For many people, it's keeping up with the Joneses, right? We have all heard that one. Buying enough, having the right friends and connections, the networks, the social networks. But for me, it goes even deeper than that. I ask myself, am I doing enough? Am I accomplishing enough? I don't know how much this has to do with my mortality, but if I died right now, I'd be like, shit, I'm not ready. I didn't hit the milestones I created for myself, that I invented for myself. I haven't made it yet. I'm living always planning because I want to secure a good future, make a name for myself because I want the edge, I want to get ahead. It's weird to think that even on our worst days, we are already productivity gods compared to the people from the past. No 20th century messengers could ever hope to compete with the speed of your texting. No map maker could dream of the accuracy of your location service. Nobody could even tell the time ultra accurately like we can now. Think about that for a second. People guessed what time it was, and good luck trying to figure it out at night. I feel like I'm trapped in this typical worldly narrative that you always need to work harder, push further, keep going for longer, or you will be a failure, a nobody. Funnily enough, this applies even to the fun stuff. Leisure. Everyone is trying to outdo each other, which is both sad and hilarious at the same time. It's kind of surreal, and I can't help but thinking, what for? Isn't working really hard on something within reason and still take care of yourself good enough? What's a big rush that I see around me? The anxiety that I feel bubbling up in my own chest? Consider there is just not enough time to do it, or anyway. Even if I somehow read a book a day for the rest of my life, which isn't going to happen, let me tell you, I'd only absorb a drop of all human knowledge. There's no way I'm going to get to it all. I wonder how many books it could be. Most people don't live to see their 30,000th day. But even if that makes me the smartest person in the world, who cares? Who cares? Death is a great equalizer. Did I at least enjoy any of these books? What did they teach me about the human condition? I think it's a poor definition of wills to just focus on accumulating money and possessions. Look at what the focus on perpetual economic growth is doing to our planet. Well, we are getting way out of touch with what really matters. I recently read in a book that it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. I'm breaking my head trying to figure that out because I just feel like I did. There's this constant push to do more, and I feel like I'm going to fill all my time with as many experiences as possible. And I think there is a wonderful aspect to that. But then there is a part of me that feels like it's running. It's running from something. That's a crazy truth. I spend a lot of time kind of thinking about why I'm so interested in productivity and having more order in my life. And just being more structured in general. And it's made me think that maybe more productivity itself is a distraction to a bigger question. And it's basically something that we spend so much time trying to focus on and build and grow, but to what end? To what end? Like, what is all the productivity even for? One thing I'm realizing that I'm starting to see very clearly now is that I have to enjoy myself throughout the process for it to show in the final result. This is something I struggle with so much because every time I try to remove something from my schedule or an activity or whatnot, I always seem to fill that free space, that free time with something else. It's almost like I'm uncomfortable with free time and being bored or not knowing what to do. Packing every second in is in a way kind of taking a toll. It's taking a toll on my ability to enjoy every moment and be present. I'm sharing all this with you guys because this part of living is something that I'm actually really bad at. I'm not good at this. Taking pauses, going slowly. I think it's addicting to go fast and create and put stuff out there and feel productivity, but that's not everything. And yeah, I don't want to provide the answers. It's something that I'm trying to sort of explore right now because the truth is, I feel funny sometimes presenting everything so cleanly and in such a polished way because I'm still somebody who gets easily distracted and has trouble being super present sometimes. And all the things that I'm trying to do, I think they are helping. They are helping. But I feel like I have such a long way to go still. And this is tough. This is tough. I think this is like one of the things that we are all having to face now in the new crazy fast-paced world. And I'm not sure anybody has all the answers to this. I think mental clarity for me right now is about finding my way back to the present moment. I still fully believe in the power of habits, of the compound effect of living like an essentialist, of working really hard and pushing myself. But again, none of it counts for much if I'm not living in the here and now. It's easy to lose sight of things, and I'm seeing how overdoing it with self-imposed structure and pressure and expectation actually limits my access to creativity and inspiration and the magic that sometimes accidentally happen. I believe that so many people around us are incredibly careful about their things, their property and money, but not at all with their time. Trying to do everything gets us nowhere. Interestingly, I've found that it's actually super counterproductive for me. Always being busy is a choice, and it has seriously ruined my inner quiet and well being. So, basically, from experience, busy does not equal a good or intentional use of time. Increasingly, I'm appreciating the philosophy of a Chinese poet named Tao Yuanming, who lived 1,600 years before. He placed a lot of value in finding peace through living with simplicity and modesty, spending time with friends in nature. That sounds pretty good, right? Maybe I have been tricked into thinking it takes that much more to be joyful and have a sense of well being. I think staying busy might be one of my worst habits, and it's going to take me a long time to unlearn this one. I don't know if there is a magic way of making that happen, but I like to propose a solution that I'm doing my best to implement. Instead of blaming society, other people, or the world around me, I don't think it's necessary to change everything, but I'm trying to remind myself to just go 10% slower. Take more moments to stop and breathe. There is absolutely nothing original or groundbreaking around the idea. Yeah, around this idea. And that's the point. There's no need to be revolutionary here. So I'm back walking by the lake again. Yeah, around here. Look at that little island in the middle. Yeah, that one. With all those white trees. It looks interesting, right? But we can't actually get on it. When the weather is nice, yeah, like today, I love coming here just to zoom out and soak in the colors. The blue sky, the green water, like this. It's so easy on the eyes. It's crazy how we crowd our lives with distractions just to ignore the present moment. I'm doing my best to remind myself not to sprint all the time. Because what's the rush? This is life that is happening right now. There's no getting there. We are already there.